So we have arrived at the Guchab Nature Reserve, is what it's called. We're spending a week here with the goal of photo scanning basically that. Before the sun gets too low, we're going to go do a HDRI at a location that I was at probably about 6 years ago. Actually, it's probably more than that. But there's a spot just over there where I shot an HDRI 6 years ago. I think it's just called Guchab, the HDRI. Now we are ready to climb a mountain on our first day after driving 6.5 hours. Okay, Yandere.
Yeah, I want to climb.
Are you happy to carry that camera and a tripod?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you coming?
I'm coming.
Okay, somebody stays behind with the radio. Okay, there's a lot of loose rocks here. I think we go straight up.
Okay.
Hey.
You're gonna be okay with your gear.
Yeah, the backpack is easy. I'm more worried about like large boulders shifting.
Tell me, Greg, is Polyhaven really worth risking your life for an HDRI?
It's not the first time I've done it. I think this is not the best idea. First mission failed. We tried to climb the hill and then we got too scared and came down. But tomorrow there'll be more light. The sun is disappearing now and we'll try again. Or we'll do another hike that is less sketchy and get a different HDRI. We're going on a hike to scout for locations to texture scan and models to scan and HDRIs to shoot, and more or less just get a feel for what we can actually do in this place. So I think it's that way, and there's a viewpoint somewhere, and it's just a small 6K hike.
What are you concerned with, James?
Quality, pretty much so for example, let's say if you want to get up into like a medium or close distance, would a giant scan like that be useful?
But like the other environment scans that we did with with the Smuggler's Cove stuff, like it's a large scale piece. It's not meant to be seen up close.
Yes.
Like you would use it for like the distant mountains.
So it's great for those, but you know what I mean? So the other way to think about that is if you can get smaller chunks, you can craft something like that and have the quality at the same time.
All right. So it's cold out there, quite cold out there. But the sun is down now, so it's good conditions for scanning with the ring flash. We don't have to use the absolute blinding flash. So the ring flash should work well. We're going to give Yandre's contraption a try, the automated version of the sea monster. And yeah, that's about it.
To explain what we're doing, so texture scanning, you basically do photogrammetry in a big square area, and that's kind of hard on your back a little bit. So me and Yandre designed this frame with the rack and pinion with the motor on it, so that it can basically do the photo scanning for us, and we just have to move it 10 centimeters every time it gets to the end of the line. And we can do without this, but using the system is extremely repeatable and reliable, and it makes sure we get like perfect textures every time. We've never actually used it before. We've done manual stuff pulling it with a string before, but
Even in tasting, we haven't done that.
the reason why we designed this thing was to scan wooden boards and veneers, like lots of big flat things that we could do like a couple dozen of them in one day, which would be torture to do by hand. So I thought we could use this for that reason, and it turns out it's just generally useful overall.
I can't believe this thing's gonna take the pictures as well.
Hello. So we got up nice and early. I know it doesn't look like it's early now. We got up about 5:45 to see if we can catch some ground scans before light. But unfortunately it was raining, so that was a no-go. Kind of sucks because I think this is gonna be our first day of going out and actually, hardcore capturing things, and now it's overcast, so we're gonna have to shift plans. But at least today looks like it's a nice overcast day, so that means we can maybe go and do some drone scans outside of the park. So we've driven a bit out of the park to just see if we can find some bigger rock formations and clusters. We can't capture those in the park because of drone policies and all sorts. So we've found maybe about 15 minutes outside of the park, 20 minutes. There's a couple of hills. Seems like good spots, so I think we're going to just try our first scan on this rock formation at the top of this hill.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
One more car on the way. You're good to go. So we've got that's clusters pretty good there.
I'm gonna have to get closer.
Go this way. That area is good, yeah.
Okay, can we still see it?
Just that section there, or we want to go more to the left here?
So I'm just thinking because we might have to get the sides, right?
What sides?
Like, you need to get inside, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get closer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is gonna be slightly horrifying.
Maybe
It's fine.
maybe just for safety's sake, we make it smaller than
I
larger.
think that could be a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay.
Cool. Let's go for that then. I'm trying to get as many pictures as I can to try and build this, eh?
Yeah. Time-wise, are we good?
16 minutes.
That's good. This is stressful. I don't know how far it comes towards us. I think maybe come towards us a little bit for safety.
Okay.
Go home.
I do think that is a workable scan. I don't think it's the best scan, but
But I think it's a good start.
yeah, I think it's a good first scan. So we'll see how well it rebuilds in reality capture once we get back to the thing. but we got 2 more batteries, so let's do 2 more scans and see how those go. But for now, I think that is a scan we could possibly use.
Alu's Hill.
Yeah, we're going in, yeah.
Check, it's your favorite rock. Okay, go. Okay, I'm exhausted and we haven't even started yet. Oh, nobody brought the tripod.
Where is it?
It's in the car.
It's in the car.
boot or?
Yeah.
Okay, do you guys wanna, and I'll meet you there. Okay, where's...
Okay, so let me show. This is what I saw from the road that I was hoping we could scan was this, yeah. We rotate around like this without falling. This, around, and then your height with a bit of elevation around again, then a more elevation, and then the final pass almost straight down.
Okay.
So I think it's doable. It's going to be tiring, but most hand scans on this scale are tiring.
Yeah.
So first we'll do all the calibration. Hopefully it's all set up well. No clipping, no shadows. And then we'll be good to go. Correct flash power, etc, etc. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to get the flash the right intensity.
And how do you know?
When it cancels out the shadows but it doesn't overexpose. That's what I'm looking for. If we're in focus, then we're good to go. Why did I delete that? It's the color chart shot. So I'm going to stay about this far away. Okay. You can grab that color chart for me, please. I am exhausted and I haven't even started. Luckily, this is pretty comfortable.
So, I did 2 HDRIs here earlier today, and I thought it would be nice to do a nighttime one, so you don't have that many of them. And that's pretty much the reason I bought this camera. The tricky thing about shooting HDRIs at night is that you can't see anything. You can't obviously see what you're doing in terms of the buttons you're pushing and the settings you're using, but you also struggle to focus. It might help if I took the lens cap off. So what I normally do is look for a bright star, or if there's a moon, that would be great, or if there's a distant town, that would be great, but there's not. There's some stars this side that I think I'm going to try and focus on. I think that's pretty good. Okay, I'm ready to start. This is what the camera sees. I think focus is good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, now we just stand here for the next 15 minutes in the cold.
So, my captain, Dario.
My name's not Dario.
Dario. He's flying the drone. It's the exact same sort of process as your normal photo scan. You want to capture as many angles and orientations of the surface that you want to get so that the softwares can rebuild in the crevices as much as possible and get accurate data for the surface. You don't have amazing vision all around you, so you're not quite sure what the proximity is like. So Yandre is acting as spotter, just giving a bit of heads up of like where the drone actually is in 3D space and making sure we don't end up trashing it. Drone's coming back in.
Landing.
I'm just gonna view them real quick over here.
Okay.
He was looking at me. We had a moment. We were connecting, and now it won't look at me at all. Oh, hi.
I'm gonna start that bad boy. Okay, let's just check album. Photos.
You seem good.
They look good, don't you?
Alright. Then we can move on. Let's not waste any battery.
Look good. That is far though. Sorry to use my language. That is far. But it's a case of like, Dario, are you brave enough to do this?
I think my call is
5
no.
minutes battery, sports mode back.
I'm not
Okay.
comfy with that though.
What do you mean?
Dude, I'm absolving myself of responsibility and letting you guys make the decision.
I'm gonna say James really wanted them.
That is higher than the hike we did in the park.
No, it is. It is
Yeah,
higher.
it's high.
It is higher.
But have you
Yes.
seen the drone fly? It has wings.
I don't worry about the drone.
That's wings.
I mean,
That's fucking
propellers. Okay. Okay, let's go.
I do think while you do that,
I'm worried. Not dumb. Ambitious. It's a relatively flat surface, so you don't probably have to worry too much about clearing left, clearing right. There's no chance that we're going to spot the drone. I just hope you know. There's absolutely zero chance. We struggled the other day at a third of that distance. Like if a third of that distance.
If he's in the right place, it should be fine, yeah. The thing is, he just needs to keep an eye on his battery. That's my biggest concern.
You can spot the batteries.
The battery, bro.
I actually don't know why we've spoken twice as long about something that I've already decided.
We're flying the drone. Cool.
Where's the drone, guys? You've hidden it from me.
Yeah, you're making bad decisions. Kidding. We're about to go and take a scan of some cool rock surface that's right at the top of that mountain. I reckon it's probably quite far away. I don't think we're going to be able to spot the drone at all, but everywhere we've kind of looked, there's a lot of plant life across these rocks and stuff, so hopefully there's nothing there. It's scary. It's definitely going to be scary.
Oh no.
What?
He's not gonna let us.
It won't?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Just point to it.
Yeah, we're back. I can't believe it doesn't let us go that high.
Yeah, no, bring it back then.
I hope so. It says it's landing. Oh, there we go.
Hey, woo!
So it didn't let us go that high.
The height. Okay.
It like just limited us. Just completely prohibited us to go that high.
We are back where we were yesterday. We took a look at some of the footage that we took, and it was a bit too overexposed. It's a bit of a challenge because of sunlight, and there's incredible bounce light happening from the road and everything behind us. But so we've come back to try this guy again. It's a really nice, very detailed surface that I think has many purposes, so I think it's really worth trying to capture. It's easy for me to say, but the camera operators have always got to hoist these heavy things above their heads for long periods of time, so it's tough. It's tough on the body, it's tough on the soul, it's tough on the mind. And it's hot today, my word. I don't know, yesterday was a comfortable temperature to work. This is now hot.
Next to
More on the left.
Oh.
Yeah, it has the initial one there.
Alright, yeah, this is good. Do you want to do this one?
Yeah, this looks good.
Can do. Okay. Where are you gonna park?
With the boot. Carrot. Like it is. Like that. Well, we have just done a little 4x4 road to get to this rocky area. There's a lot of nice big flat rock surfaces that we can get textures out of. They're busy setting up our sea monster to do a scan of this little area. We're kind of in a hurry because the sun is going to come over the hill soon. We don't want sunlight. We want to use only pretty much just the flashlight that's polarized and doesn't have any reflections to get the best quality textures. As soon as the sun hits something, then we have like patches of the scan that need to be delit, which is not the most reliable process. You lose a lot of surface detail if you have to try and delight something. So this is pretty much our opportunity to get these rock scans. But I think we have another hour or so before the sun comes over the hill.
Did you guys move it though?
Don't talk to me.
I'm asking.
I didn't touch this. Don't touch any of these. What did we move? We took it apart, obviously.
There you go, slide in. Everything's aligned. Okay, make sure. Can rather lean a bit down than up, because the track needs to be pushing it together.
At least if one of my fingers falls off, I can say we got a rock scan.
You can let go, basically.
Rock scans are more important than your health. Okay? If that were true, we wouldn't be here.
No.
I mean, if that were true, we wouldn't be here.
That's what
Yes. I said, you said I'm so confused. You see, I'm delirious.
That was so. Yeah, that should be good.
Is it ready? Are we ready? So the sun has come up and we're shading the texture scan so that we can finish the last row. We're trying to light it with only the flash so that we get polarized light, which removes all the reflections. And if the sun is shining on it, it might be brighter than the flash. And I mean, it's going to look different than the rest of the scan anyway, which is not good. We want everything to be as consistent as possible. So we're all just huddling up by the sun, stretching our jackets to make some shade.
celebration. He's gonna have to remove that later.
Somewhat fine. I'll put this rubber thing on.
What do we do now?